Hey you guys, how are you? This is my first video where I'm talking to you guys, so I'm so nervous, but let me just tell you that I had to basically starve myself because I'm so hungry and I refused. Before I do that, I need to shower before I eat because I worked out, so I need to shower before I eat so I could be like good for the night. And I never freaking recorded this video, so I was like, if you want to eat, you need to record this video and then shower, and then you'll get the prize. So my eyes are on the prize, and we're gonna do this video one take. And yeah, like, I've been meaning to record this video since March, and I never did. And I got my lashes done yesterday, so what? Like, there's no more perfect time. So this video is going to be 25 tips and advice for my younger self, and things just that I would love to tell younger girls, and things that I would have loved to have heard when I was younger. So I thought it would be so cute to record this video, and then when I turn 30 and just like milestone ages, I make videos like this because I'm sure I will learn more things along the way. So a lot of these things I've heard from other people, so I'm not taking like credit for anything, but I just like things that like have stuck with me, and I'm not gonna go in full detail with this stuff because we're not gonna do that. The video would be so long. I'm just gonna read 25 things, and they're not in order of importance or anything. They're just like 25 things, and I hope that it resonates with you. I hope one of the 25 or like a lot of these things will resonate with you like they did with me. And yeah, let's see. Wait, where am I? So I have my iPad here, and give me a sec. I'm gonna read I wrote like 25 things, and I've just been meaning to record it, but I never did. So there's no excuse now. If this, I have it on my computer. Yeah. Give me a sec. Okay. Are you ready? I think, because I learned this very, very young. A lot of you that know me know that I lost my dad super, super young. So very, very young, I lost somebody like super, super close to me. So I realized that people leave. So something that has stuck with me is that just don't share too private things, private family things, anything to anybody. Like, there is some private things that are okay with keeping to yourself. Like, nobody needs to know that stuff. And yeah, like, my grandma gave me like the best advice ever, because we would go to bingo and people would always like ask all these questions. My grandma would tell me that it was, if they start asking questions and they're being like too much, that it's okay to lie. So it's okay to lie to nosy people. That's number one. So number two, as a first gen student, I was the first in my family to go to college and finish college. Not first to go to college, to finish college. Let me correct myself. Of course, like, your family doesn't always understand your struggle. And I think also, like, as the older sister, I feel like we carry a bunch of the emotional weight of our family. Like, I'm the oldest girl in my family. We carry a lot of that emotional burden. And yeah, like, our mental health and like chronic illness is like a thing that a lot of us first gen people develop over the times with the stress in our bodies and all of this stuff. So please, if you first gen, like, please be going to therapy. Please, if you yourself. Like, this is a lifelong journey. And so, yeah, that's advice number 2. I learned that financial literacy is learned. It's not passed on. And a lot of these people that you come across, like, in life, like, they have a whole set of things that are passed down from their parents. Like, their parents know all these things. Again, first gen problems, right? Like, we weren't taught, like, financial literacy, so it's our job as first gens to, like, learn that and then pass it on. And not only that, but, like, teach our parents to better, like, habits, budgeting habits and stuff, and just getting out of that scarcity mindset and just living our lives, because, like, we deserve rest, we deserve everything. Like, our parents already did the ultimate sacrifice, so it's okay to chill. Remember that. Another thing is, while you're away, is to check up on relatives. Like, call. My thing for me is that whenever I'm, like, driving and there's traffic, because I live in a big city, I call my relatives, my grandma, my uncles, and I love it, honestly. Like, catching up with them, it makes my day, and I have the best conversations and memories with my grandma. When I left for college, like, I would call her. I would try to call her every like, often, but yeah, I have the best memories and the best laughs because of just, like, phone conversations that I had with her. So call your relatives and check up on them. And also, another big thing for me is don't engage in, like, self-talk or deprecating talk, especially out loud. I am a big believer, and I'm sure a lot of, like, most people are, that words are so powerful, and bringing them live and saying, like, these ugly things about yourself out loud is just giving them power, and it brings that energy, it brings that whatever you're saying to life. So even if you think it, like, don't say it, just think it. Like I said, this goes back to, like, number 1, or, like, just don't be saying everything you think, because not everything you think is correct. Number 6 is mind over matter. Keep showing up. Once I realized that it takes 21 days to, like, own a habit, I've tried to keep that in the back of my brain whenever I try to do something. I'm like, okay, if you could stick it out for 21 days, then you can make a decision if whether you like it or not. But in the meantime, you are in it for 21 days. So mind over matter, like, whatever. Take this how you are. Take this how you want. I feel like you'll learn with time, but our brains, like, we have to take control of, like, that part of our brain, because, like, bitch, it's our brain. Like, it's so, like you know what I mean? Like, we can't let it overpower us, like, we could control that shit. Like, anyways, so 7 is a book that I read, and it's the Let Them Theory. But yeah, so just let them do what they want, let them think what they want, let them, like, there's so, like, stop trying to take control of everything. Like, just let things happen, like, how it's meant to happen, and you'll learn how to feel, like, in control when you have no control, if that makes sense. Like, you can't always be in control, but you can, like, control yourself, and, like, letting people, and also this, like, will take off a lot of stress off your back. So just let them. 8 is to get below the surface, whether it's with your friends, whether it's with your family, whether it's with anybody. Like, don't just do, like, small talk. Like, ask questions. I feel like I ask so many questions because genuinely I'm such, like, a nosy person, but once like you ask like all these questions, like you realize like people know so much. And even if it's like this, you guys know like the same things, like sometimes they know more than you, and it will just make you like think of things differently. So yeah, get below the surface. And 9 is to learn your triggers, your boundaries, and respect them and honor them. So if you know that when somebody talks about somebody, it gets you like all fired up, learn to like understand that, like, oh shit, I'm having an emotional reaction, like let me step aside, because what's gonna come out of my mouth is not good. So learn your triggers, like learn what gets you upset, learn what makes you happy, learn what gets you excited, learn what gets you sad, learn who makes you happy and who makes you sad, who makes you feel hopeful. Like learn that and respect that feeling and honor that. Like honor yourself, honor the people that make you happy, and disengage with all others that don't. And next is number 10 is to never stop growing. Either when I was younger, I have been in a relationship for 5 years and I've never been so happy. I have learned that before I would think that I needed to be by myself to like go through like life's crazy obstacles, but growing with somebody, I feel like it's just as fun. You know what I mean? Like you learn the same things, but yeah, I feel like I'm still going through this, so I can't give much advice. So I'm just gonna leave it there. I like whatever. Anyways, 11 is to feed your inner child frequently. So what are the things that you used to do as a child that really made you happy? Things that your parents like say like, oh my god, you used to do this. Like do these things, like even if they feel weird. Coloring, hula hoop. I used to love doing the hula hoop when I was younger. I was really good at it. Doing things like I loved jumping around and dancing, like dancing and singing. Just do things that feed your inner child, and I feel like you'll always feel kind of like alive. You'll always feel like connected with yourself, because I mean you're still that child, you know, like you're just getting older, you're just getting wiser. So that little child is still there, so feed it candy, feed it ice cream, take yourself out for a sweet treat, like feed that inner child. And number 12 is work is not everything. Like don't ever let it get to a point where work has you waking up super stressed, like you don't even want to get up for the morning. Don't ever get it to the point, you guys. Like there is so many jobs, like it's not good for your health. And even if you think that it's worth it to put up with it because of the pay, I mean later in life when you are sick and you have like all these illnesses and chronic disease, I mean money's not gonna matter there. So girl, if it's stressing you out that much, learn to get the hell out. Like get out, girl. So yeah, work is not everything. It be that girl from Austin and Ally. We love that girl because you know she was making bank, and something would go bad, she was outie. So work is not everything. 13 is growing versus growing through experience. So what I mean by this is that we don't always have to learn the hard way. I'm a middle child. I've learned that we could learn from looking at other people's mistakes. Like people have made the same mistakes over and over. Like no one mistake is original. Like people have made that mistake over and over and over and over and over and over. The difference is that you think that you could do the tiniest being different, the outcome will be the same. Most of the time, it's not. You are part of the 99.9% of the people when mistakes happen. And I mean, we're human, so you know what I mean? Like, see people make mistakes and be like, okay, I don't have to do that. See somebody get burned in the stove and know that you don't put your fucking hand there. It's hot. So yeah, this will save you so much time and energy. Like, just look around you. Like, you don't always have to learn the hard way. Like, don't learn the hard way. Yeah, don't do that to yourself. There's some things though that you have to learn the hard way, but don't make it everything. Like, don't struggle for everything. Another thing is 14, learn this probably at that age, is that friends don't compete with one another. They help each other grow. I know sometimes like it's beyond our control, but try not to be friends with people that hate your guts. And if you feel like they hate your guts, they probably do. Sad breaking news is they probably do. And trust your intuition on this. Like, yeah, just trust your intuition. You got this. And having like girlhood is like the best of things, so don't let it discourage you. There's so many wonderful girlies out there, so you're gonna find your friends. Just don't hang with girls that hate you or are low-key competing with you, because they should not be competing with you. Like, these are the people that need to be talking about you in rooms when you're not around to give you like opportunities. So yeah. And this goes to the same thing in 15, is your instincts are mostly right about people. You know, when like your mom tells you, hey, like they don't like a friend for you, and then it turns out that they're like right the whole time, and it took you like years to find out. That comes with age, honey. Like, trust that intuition. And I feel like just with age we learn to like listen to that, but it's always there. Like, that intuition feeling is always there, so just learn to like listen to that earlier on, and it'll save you from a lot of stuff. Number 16 is feel the emotion all the way. If you want to cry, like cry out. If you want to scream it out. If you want to stomp and roll on the floor, like do that. Feel it all the way, but then remember who the fuck you are. Get the fuck up and keep on going. Like, keep on trekking, but feel your feelings. Like, you need to do that. Like, don't just try to like bottle it up, because we've seen so many cases of people that do that, and I'm not even gonna get into it because we know what happens when you bottle up your emotions. So feel your feelings, you guys. Like, we're human, and feelings are valid, feelings are cool, you know, whatever. 17 is uncommunicated. I saw this like on TikTok, I think, that is like uncommunicated expectations are future resentments. So that speaks for itself. Uncommunicated expectations, like if you are expecting things, like you're only gonna like disappoint yourself, you know what I mean? Like, go with things with like not expecting anything in return. Like, if you're gonna do something, like do it because you want to, do it because out of the kindness of your heart. Like, don't do it because you're gonna get something out of it. Like, don't be weird, you know. 18, we're almost done. Okay, how long have we been going? Okay, it's gonna be about 25 minutes. Okay, so where am I? Okay, I'm in 18. So if you don't focus while you're young and while you're making up your life, so 18 says no focus, no future. So if you don't focus while you're young, then you're not gonna have a good future. If you don't work hard to be like, to learn these skills while you're young, consistency, blah 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 blah, you know what I mean? Like, then you're not going to learn. Most of the times it's really hard to learn that when you're older. So consistency and just learning to like staying locked in through all seasons of life, like whether you're sad, whether you're happy, like staying consistent, especially when you're sad, like knowing to stay consistent when like things are bad is like something like super important that you need to learn. Number 20 is to learn how to cook food from where you're from. Write them down, cook with your elders, learn their sauce, learn their recipes, ask for it, record. There's so many ways to like keep your tradition and cultures like alive, and I feel like we can't lose that, you know? So always jump in when like your aunts or your mom is like cooking food, ask why they put a type of sauce, and yeah, like learn how to do it. You'll thank yourself later. And especially start with your favorite meals, like learn how to make your favorite meals that your parents make or your grandparents make, and it'll be the best like when you really need it, like you could cook it for yourself. But also I'm sure in 25 years, 30 years, 50 years, like that's gonna be passed on. Like you're gonna pass it on to your kids and your grandkids. So do that, like start that. And 20, okay, these, I think this is where it starts getting deep. By now, this is like what I've learned in my 20s is that you start noticing to like who you want to be friends with, like the people that want to be around you, the people that are happy to be around you, people that support you. Listen to what people say about you when they're mad. Like if they say the same, I don't know what I mean by this, hold up. Okay, by now, what I mean is that by now, like by when you're 20, like you start noticing the patterns that you have. Like you start noticing if you're really short-tempered. You'll start noticing if you act out of character. You start noticing that you might be a little shy. Listen to what people say about you, especially when they're mad. Listen to that. And if a lot of like if a handful of people say the same thing, then you might want to reflect on it and see how you could change it or just control that better. So once you grow, like you'll start picking up on your little bullshit, and you still, like you're young, like you could still have time to like change it and like clock it. So yeah. 21, I think this is like the most important, like for me, is family over everything. Over everything. Anything. God, family over anything. Obviously not over God, but prioritize your relationship with God and also with your family over your friends. Unless your relationship with your family is like really, really toxic and you need out of that cycle, then leave. Because sometimes like people make family out of their friends, and that is your family, you know what I mean? Like people don't choose the family that you come from, but you could make a full circle of people that bring the best out of you. So yeah, prioritize the family that you keep around. But if you have a good family, like if you have a supportive family, then honor them and prioritize your relationships with them, and learn that your loyalty to them is over anybody else, over your friends, over other people, like family over everything. So I'm 22 and these starts getting shorter. I promise we're almost done. is to do it scared, do it tired, just do it. 23 is to slow down and smell the flowers. Yeah, like sit down, have a little picnic, and just be thankful. Like, just let the sun hit your face and just think of your past week and reflect. Just reflect. Yeah, that's what I mean by that. And always thank God for how far He has brought you, and ask Him to give you wisdom to control and to like go through the things that are coming in your life. Like, don't just always ask for things. Like, ask for the wisdom to go through the things that are coming in life. And yeah, most importantly, in 25, I'm gonna end it with trust and advocate for yourself. Never, like, always speak up for how you feel, and if something doesn't feel right, like, at least make it known to somebody else of how you feel. Like, always advocate for yourself, because once you learn that you're here alone, like, you have to like stop making excuses. Like, nobody's gonna give you permission, nobody's gonna do things for you. Like, just do it. Things get easier once you learn that you have all the control to either make your life as good as you want, or as not in control, or as bad as you want. Like, it's up to you. So I feel like that kind of gives me a sense of relief, because I know that I am trying to be consistent and working on things that make me happy. So it kind of gives me a sense of relief that whatever happens in the future is going to be okay. So yeah, these are my 25 pieces of advice for my 25 years of living on this earth. And it has been the most beautiful years, the most beautiful life, the greatest upbringing, and I can't wait to see what other things I learn along the way and see who I become. And so much change, and I embrace the changes coming. So thank you so much for staying. And yeah, bye. I could eat now finally.